Before we start today's video, I want to say that I picked the practices that help me a lot, that benefit me a lot, that in the long run will help you guys out, from a simple U-turn, from stop and goes. There's a lot of practice, a lot of skills to be out there. But those are the ones that I picked that I think that will help me the most. Please don't hate on me. Like I said during this video, guys, comment down below anything I did wrong. Help everyone out in the motorcycle community. Don't chew me out on this. Just help someone out. People helping people, powerful stuff. Sit back. Hope you guys like what I did and enjoyed today's vlog. So every time I go for a ride on Sexy Lexi, I always gotta check the tire pressure, and this is like the hardest mechanism to test. So we're on 20, which is bad. And then here, where is this one? Oh, this one has a top on. This one we're looking at 30. So most likely, I need to air up these tires before we begin. Always check your tires for any vehicle, even though it's on a truck, on an SUV. That's my neighbor's car, I'm pointing at it, or truck, whatever, car over there. Doesn't matter what you drive, always check your tire pressure, and especially if you're on a motorcycle, because that's more dangerous. So let's air up these tires. I got the air compressor out. I've put some airs on the tires. I put them on 40. Right here, yeah. So it says, I don't know if you guys can read that. Let me turn the camera, you guys can see that. It is 42 PSI. I put 40 on both of them. Heat will expand it. That's probably like on the edge of it, but since it's a nice clear day, I don't think I'll get so much heat, and it's not that windy out here, which is perfect. It was what I wanted to do. So now we got air in the tires. Let's get out of here. This is the part where I like to do. What up, my dudes? How I'm doing on today? Welcome to the channel. It's Louis Vlogs. Welcome. I had to put air on the tires because I haven't used the R6 as often, but now that I got air on it, now I can take you guys with me. So I'm gonna let it warm up. Every time I let the motorcycle, any vehicle, make sure you warm it up first, because every car has a temperature and my temperature says low. Since I got this R6, that's how much miles I put onto it. So I'm very proud I already passed the 100 mark. But anyways, so I'm gonna take you guys with me to show you guys a couple of tips and tricks that I learned from other YouTubers out there in the world. And I just want to take you guys with me. Unfortunately, I do not have a GoPro, so I can't actually take you guys with me, but you guys will see how it's supposed to be done, not from a person's view of angle, not from first person. It'll be more like third person view. So either way, I'll help you guys out as much as possible. This part fell off from the last video. This part right here, I did not find it at all. So clear tape always comes in handy, so I cleared it up. We're all set, we're all good. And let's head over to a nice place and we'll start today's vlog. All right, my dudes, so I moved the locations. I'm here in Valencia Middle School. If you guys don't know, I'm in an empty parking lot, which is by itself where exactly you want to be when you want to practice riding a motorcycle or just getting the basics down of any bike. You might want to come to an empty parking lot. So like I said, I want to give a big shout out to the motor vloggers I look at and who motivate me in a way to get a bike. Goes out to Cycle Cruiser, Draw Motor Garage, Baker X Derek, we got Sober Delinquent, and then we have Do It With Dan. And the persons that made me, like, how can I explain it? And then the one person who kind of like gave me the whole runaround, the whole basics down, goes out to Fast Eddie over there. His channel's not Fast Eddie, that's what he goes by. I think it's Moto Jitsu, and he explains everything like top notch to detail. Go check him out. Check out all those guys, are all good. So we're not gonna get into detail of why I got an R6, even though they say for beginner do not get an R6. But since I have a little bit of motocross history, a little background of it, I know a little bit basic about the bikes, about shifting gears and all that good stuff. But that being said, driving on the dirt and hitting the pavement, it is way different, my dudes, way different. So this is what we're gonna do. So I'm gonna give you guys a couple of drills or runarounds of what I do to start getting confidence with the bike and start learning with the bike and start like playing around with it, messing around with it, because from low speeds are what you want to go for, not high speeds. You want to learn how to dominate the low speeds, and you can check this from anyone that has a bike or knows history about bikes. They probably say the exact same thing. You want to start with low speed, which is like turning, stop and goes. So you want to like practice the most. And you guys are probably wondering, why should we let me, a noob, doesn't know nothing about bikes, or somewhat about bikes help us, teach us. Let me tell you guys an example. Let me tell you guys why I think it's a really good idea for me. Because when you ask a professional, someone who's been riding for months, for years, they're gonna tell you, yeah, they're gonna tell you everything you want to know. But sometimes, because you're like, it's already second nature to them, so for them it's like, oh, this, and this. So second nature just comes to them, you just do it like this. And from a newbie, from a person like me, with like a little bit experience, I'll give you the little details. The little details that I learned that they forgot to tell you, which does make sense. From a professional telling someone that, oh, you do this and this, you're like, oh, so that's how you do it. You know what I mean? So first thing I'm gonna do here, what I think that everyone should know before you get a bike, is find the friction zone. The friction zone is the zone where the bike's gonna take off, where the clutch decides where it dies and where it lives. So for every bike is different, every clutch is different, so understand this. Even though you get aftermarket leverage like I did, you still gotta find the friction zone no matter what. So I have my setting on number 2. I don't like playing with my friction zone like all the way up there. I like having it like right there, close response. For me, that's my personal use. Everyone has different personal use, so that's mine. Please do not copy me unless you feel the same way as I do. Once you find the friction zone, then you're good to go. Unfortunately, I cannot show you how it goes because, like I said, I don't have first person. I'm just doing third person view. My bad, my dudes, but most likely it's like this. You have the bike running on first gear, and little by little you let go of the clutch and the bike will start to move by itself. And that's when you know when you find the friction zone. Once it starts moving by itself, you pull the clutch in again, the bike start moving. But if you let go of the clutch too fast, the bike dies. It's the same standard for a standard car, same principle, same knowledge, same science behind it. So I just gotta find that. And then you gotta do 8 figures. So when I'm talking about 8 figures is that I'm gonna get my bike, I'm gonna get my bike, I'm just gonna do 8 figures. Just doing the 8. I'm just doing 8. I'm just doing 8. That's all I'm gonna be doing, is just doing an 8 figure, or you guys can see the infinity symbol. Either or, that's what you gotta do. So you gotta lean with the bike, feel the bike, and hopefully it doesn't fall on me because there's no one here to help me pick it up. So let's get to it. So the first thing I'm going to show you guys is just simple stop and goes. Stop and go, stop and go. Hope you guys can hear me from over there. But that's what I'm going to show you guys more or less. So here we go. So simple as that. You just stop and then you go, then you stop, then you go, stop and you go. So next I'm going to show you guys circles of 8 or infinity if you want to say it, or just do a U-turn. Always comes in handy. Check this out. I hope you guys caught a glimpse of that. I tried to stay in the shot line of the camera. I'll probably hit it on a tree, but there's no good branches to get like a wider view. But that's basically it. I don't know if you guys have noticed or didn't see it, that when you lean over to your bike, and I was leaning over to make a turn, you notice that my body position was in the opposite side of the bike. My whole weight was in the opposite side. If you guys really pay attention, you can see my butt cheek was hanging off the bike. So my whole weight was on this peg, or if I was leaning this way, vice versa, leaning this way, then my whole weight was on this peg. My whole butt was off, one cheek was off the side. This is called counterbalance. I learned this by experience, because when I was leaning with the bike, I realized the bike was going to tip along with me, so I had to go to the opposite side to counter the weight off the bike, which is like basically nice physics, how you have to counter anything. Like it goes up, kids goes down in here, it goes down like this, a seesaw. So this is basically what I had to do on the bike though. So keep that in mind when you do a U-turn or any weight, keep the whole weight of yourself on the opposite end of the bike. That will help you guys out a lot. That's what I learned. That's what I want to show you guys. simple parking lot like this by itself, just do a simple infinity sign or stop and goes, and I'll show you guys in the beginning. I hope I got some shots of those. I'm no expert, so please, the motorcycle community, comment down below any errors that I did wrong, or anything you guys think I should improve on, or what I said was wrong. Comment down below so people can see and read and be like, oh, okay, Louis did this wrong. Don't like chew me out, be like, oh, hey, no, help me out, please. I know the motorcycle community is nice, because so far since I've been in it, I've seen a lot of motorcycles out here and they tell me what's up, and I like that, because I get a lot of people from different channels. I see them, that the Harley people that drives Harley Davidsons, the Cruisers, the Indians, all those motorcycles, they don't say hi to sports bikes people as myself. But here where I'm at in New Mexico, they do. They just say what's up to everyone. So I appreciate it if you guys will comment down below for anything that I did wrong or should improve, or how I should improve being better. So just let me know, comment down below. People, read the comments please, to make sure that I'm teaching you guys something that's wrong. I don't want you guys to develop bad habits, and please tell me as soon as possible so I don't develop bad habits as well. So if you guys like what I do, subscribe down below. Follow me on Instagram at Louis Vlogs. Like for your page at Louis Vlogs. See you guys in the next one. So peace out.